Why did I downgrade from the 14 Pro Max to the 17 base iPhone? And what new did Apple give to us? So let us have an in-depth look into the differences between the Pro Max and the base model this year, the 17 Pro Max and the base iPhone this year. So if you see, the ceramic shield 2 is there in the front also. Now the chip difference. Now in real life, the chip does not really make a difference. You won't be able to see the difference except when you're doing very high performance tasks. So 6 core CPU and 6 core CPU both you get. Only 1 core less is there in GPU. And then everything is same. Obviously on the battery front, 30 hours you get in the 17 and 37 hours video playback in the Pro Max. That is still fine. In the camera, the major missing thing or the thing that I'll miss is the RAW or the ProRes log and everything. This does not have the log, but yes, this does have RAW, and I use RAW for high dynamic range scenes, not the base HDR. Apple messes it up, but yes, I use RAW when I know the scene has too much data that the sensor needs or something, and I'll edit it and the photo should not break. I use it for that purpose. That definitely I'll miss, but again, whenever I travel, I use my Sony A7C, so I got a superior camera, so no complaints there. A bit of luxury that is there with me, that I can shoot RAW with a phone, that is not there. But again, the price point makes the iPhone 17 worthy. Now the 18 megapixel front camera that we get, the center stage, that is there in both the Pro models and the base models. That is the biggest difference Apple did. So even the base models have become worthy now suddenly, and they have the same features despite giving 18 megapixels. So there's no differentiation in it. Then we come to the back camera. Now telephoto, I don't really use it even on my 14 Pro Max, so that is not a loss for me. So I only use the main camera and the ultra wide. Now both have become 48 megapixel. The 14 Pro Max has the main camera as 48 megapixel and the ultra wide as 12 megapixel. Now both are 48 megapixel and I don't use the telephoto, so that's a win for the iPhone 17. And then all other features are the same: the macro photography, Dolby Vision, 4K at 120 fps is there with the Dolby Vision in the Pro models, and 4K at 60. Now 4K at 120 might look like a very good feature on the paper, but when you use in reality, only very fast scenes, like motorsports or something like that, only they require at 120 fps. I don't even use 4K at 60 unless I need to slow it down, like if I'm shooting washing of my motorcycle, then I use 4K at 60. So very niche. Now when you go to 4K at 120 fps, you need more niche. So that was not a deal breaker for me. Obviously you get 0.5x, 1x, 2x, 4x and 8x on the Pro Max, but I don't want that. That's fine because I already got a Sony A7C 85mm lens. So if I have to zoom or something like that, I use that during traveling and everything. So that is not a loss for me. Next we come to the USB-C. Obviously it has got faster data transfer speeds, but again, I don't use it for my work. I got my Mac Mini M4, iPad Air M3. Those are my workplaces. There I got the AirDrop. Then I got the USB-C also faster there. So that's not a loss for me. MagSafe wireless charging is the same. 25 watt with 30 watt adapter, 25 watt with 30 watt adapter higher. So that is not a difference. The base model has got 256 GB. This is 256 GB. Apple started giving Pro models 256 GB. This is the 256 GB model. Apple started giving it from the 14 Pro Max. Now 17 has got 256 GB. And if you look at the price point, 82,000 rupees, you get it Indian price money. Okay. So that is a really good deal if you want to use your camera for content creation or video making, and even you can do Lightroom and social media and everything. Next, we compare the RAM. This has got 6 GB RAM. This has got 8 GB. 6 GB was more than enough. So 8 GB RAM is there in the base 17 and 12 GB RAM in the Pro Max model. Again, not a great deal breaker for me because I don't use it for any performance task or higher editing like tasks that require really good RAM use. It's not there for me. So I'm happy with it because anyways it's a bump from here. Then you got the same screen, Super Retina HDR display, 6.3 inch, 6.7, I think. I'll show it in the screen, I'm not sure. So 6.3 inches there, 6.9 inch, obviously the Pro Max became bigger, but that's fine. Like 6.3 inch is also enough real estate for you to do the work. Dynamic island, everything is there. True tone, haptic touch, 3000 nits of peak brightness, because that was a big problem in the base iPhone. Whenever you use it in the outdoors, the sun shining, you cannot see it, like because the brightness too less, and also it gets anti-reflective coating. So now even if you are in the sun, it does not reflect so much like a mirror. You see, except for the battery, the ProRes log and the Pro RAW features that are there for the camera and the telephoto lens that is there, there's not much difference between the Pro Max and the base model this year. So, and the RAM that is also there, so there's no like real life difference for anyone. If you want to save money and have the best of the worlds, have the iPhone 17. It will save your bank. Don't break it for the Pro model. If you can, it's a good luxury to have in your hand. No one can deny that. So again, there's still some time. I have pre-ordered my iPhone 17. Once it comes, it will be really awesome to get my hands on it, and I'll post a review on it. It's a sage green color, a new color for me. That's all for this video. If you liked it, do like it, share it, and do subscribe.